All right, so right now, looking at Bitcoin, we're sitting basically just under $70,000. The weekly time frame, which is this one right here, is overbought, curving to the downside. The 3-day chart, I believe, is oversold. Yes, it is. The 2-day, same thing. And the daily is getting the bounce. It was oversold, getting the bounce. Daily's already put in the low all the way down there at 60,000, basically, when you had that capitulation wick. So we'll see what happens. But right now, short term, like really short term, you might get some downside because the 4-hour chart's overbought and everything. But like longer term, I'm believing like this week Bitcoin could see all-time highs, and there's going to be a major short squeeze of Bitcoin at 75,000 because that's where a lot of orders are at. It'd be the biggest short squeeze ever, meaning basically a short squeeze is when the price would pump. So if we break 75K, I believe, you know, I don't know how high we'd go, but I think there'd be a big move after we break 75K, maybe a few $1,000 move. But right now, super short term, Bitcoin, as long as Bitcoin is above the weekly support at $65,500, I have it at 65,663. I believe Bitcoin is due for more upside. And right now we're above that level by almost $3,500. My next major resistance is that all-time high right around that $74,000 level. We don't really have a lot of resistance until we get to 74,000 because we went up so fast. So like smaller time frames sure might have some resistance here and there, but like larger time frames don't have any resistance until the all-time high, as long as you stay above, in my humble opinion, 65.5. So the daily chart tells me that we are going to rip up there in the next few days. Probably sometime this week we hit 75K or at least all-time highs. What I don't like is the 12-hour chart right now. You're above all the moving averages. You're above the 21-day moving average. You're above the 200. But the 12-hour chart right now is making a lower high. So daily would have to take over, and this would have to get pinned, and we get a move up. I think that's possible. The 8-hour chart overbought, the 6-hour chart overbought, the 4-hour chart overbought, the 2-hour chart is overbought and coming down, 1-hour chart getting a move to the downside. 1-hour chart is trying to, smaller time frames are trying to say we make a higher low. We'll see what happens. The 33-minute time frame is oversold. That's a higher low as well. I'm just a little bit worried that this could become a rounded top, so we have to like get some kind of rally here, in my opinion, like pretty soon, tonight at some point, if we want to negate this rounded top. Usually these do break down. So I would just be cautious with, you know, with the market right now. I'm still in a long, I'll be honest, I'm still in my long on Ethereum, but if Bitcoin pumps, Ethereum will pump as well. So that could be around the top. And you have to get, I would say this local resistance on Bitcoin now would be $70,736. If you break that, we're good, we're Gucci. If you don't break that, I would probably be looking for more downside, at least to this last local low down here at 66,700. So that would be the next support to the downside on the smaller time frame. So those are the levels I'd be watching out for. If you want to be bullish, you really have to break 70,800, we'll call it. Otherwise, I'm looking for a move back down to the 67,000, 66,700 range on Bitcoin. But I'm in my long nonetheless, so I believe it's more likely we break up. Despite this run on top, I don't like that. We'll see what happens. That's what I'd be watching out for. If Bitcoin breaks 70,800, then I believe we're going to go straight to the all-time highs. It's not going to happen maybe in a day, but it could happen later this week. So we'll see what happens, but that's the price you have to break to remain bullish. 70,736, and that's my update for Bitcoin. If you guys enjoyed this, appreciate it if you hit the like and hit the subscribe button. I'll see you